Yun. So, good morning. Good morning tuloy. Good afternoon po sa ating lahat. Nag-live pala tayo.
Nasa,
Nasanay ako,
na,
nasanay ako na online na pre-recorded. Yan, maraming good morning. Okay, so good afternoon po sa inyo lahat. Maligayang pagdating po sa ating episode para sa araw na to. This is Sabado Before Dark, featured by the KNOO. Once again, ako po ang isa sa inyong mga kasama sa araw na to. I am Jam, and kasama po natin si delay.
kasama, medyo delay, no? Medyo delay. Si NJ, yan.
Okay,
Good
so
afternoon, magandang hapon po.
yan, magandang hapon. Ganyan talaga pag pag naka-live tayo, medyo may delay, medyo may Anyway, it's extremely amazing, di ba? Extremely amazing na meron tayong opportunity para sa sa episode na ito. Actually, for those who are wondering, this is also connected sa the KNOO. Although this is actually a part of what the KNOO features online. So hindi lamang po dun sa ating Spotify, hindi lamang po sa yung ating Zanumen na usapan po na ating lahat, but we also have ito ating show po sa araw na ito. Nakalimutan ko mag-charge dito. Okay, so sa araw sa atin, official sa tinatawag po natin na Sabado Before Dark. Okay, NJ, kamusta ka naman bro?
Okay naman. ECQ Season 3. So, nasa third season na po tayo ng ECQ. So, andyan na naman tayo sa pilahang ayuda at pilahang ano ba to? Quarantine pass at mga apor. Yan.
Yeah, medyo max.
So, magandang hapon. Correct.
Oh. Max quarantine, bro. Yesterday, I was really wondering, paano kayo magiging buhay ngayong quarantine? Ako po ay sumisilip sa labas. Kasi nung unang quarantine kasi, ng ECQ, walang kakotse-kotse. Share ko lang guys yung view ko from here. Diba? Pansinin nyo, no? Ngayon parang kanina may mga kotse-kotse pa. Ngayon wala na. But anyway, let's just have a wonderful time sa ating episode ngayon. By the way, guys, again, this is SBD or Sabado Before Dark. Ito po ay ang ating show na lalabas po siya every other Saturday ng 5 o'clock. So that means we will have another episode this coming 21 ng August 2021. Sabado din po yun. And ngayon, napakaganda ng ating, we actually nag-usap kami ni NJ, di ba bro? Nag-usap kami where we have a lineup of wonderful topics na pag-uusapan natin ngayon. Kung maalala nyo po sa The KNOO Men, ang mga topic natin medyo parang spiritual or medyo parang medyo parang spiritual.
Medyo
may prayer pa tayo sa dulo, there are times like that. But, okay, ito naman pong ating show na to, segment natin na pinifeature po natin, itong one of the new features na meron tayo dito sa ating Sabado Before Dark is something na parang I hope people could actually relate to. We had quite some time na nag-usap kami NJ doon sa mga pag-uusapan natin sa araw na to. Once again, I am John Briones, kasama ko po si NJ. Bro, NJ, pwede mo bang i-share sa ating lahat kung anong ating pag-uusapan sa araw na to? Ano ba ang title or ano po ba yung pinaka-main topic na pag-uusapan natin sa Sabado Before Dark?
Naku, usong-uso to ngayon, brother. Usong-uso to ngayon. Actually, usapan to online, sa nangyayari inside and out the Philippines. Ang pagiging bandwagon. Yan. Bandwagon itself. Actually, hindi lang pagiging bandwagon, no. Yan, so,
bandwagon, no? Ang question to, is it a bandwagon or a bad wagon? Pag-usapan din natin yan. Okay bro, ano ba talaga?
Kaya malalaman natin yung mga...
Ano ba lang ibig sabihin pag sinabi natin bandwagon? Tingin mo bro, ano ba sabihin natin dyan? Kasi let's just give a better perspective sa mga viewers natin kung anong klaseng bandwagon na pinag-uusapan natin yan.
Yung mga para sa akin, yun yung mga naki-join na lang dun sa kasikasan ng iba, di ba? Parang ganun. Nakisali na lang.
Nakisali lang. May topic, okay, there's a certain topic, okay, na sobrang importante, sobrang ganda, and then people are starting to talk about it, join in on the topic. Sometimes they know something about it, sometimes they don't know something about it. So, yun yung pag-uusapan natin. Ano ba ibig sabihin pag nagbabandwagon? Masama ba to, mabuti? Dapat ba natin itong gawin o hindi? It's something na maganda na pag-usapan. For our present viewers sa araw na ito, at saka para rin po sa ating mga viewers na to sa future, please do not hesitate po sa ating YouTube page na kayo po ay magbigay ng mga comments, even sa ating Facebook page. Para po kayo ay aming ano ba term doon? Ano term doon, bro? Para kayo ay aming
shout out yan, shout out.
Tama.
Yeah.
Shout out din po namin.
Babati ang mga mabuti.
Para amin kayong mabati. Anyway, you can view us through platforms, specifically our Facebook page. Okay, hanapin niyo na po on the KNOO online, and you can also reach us through our ano pa tawag dito? Other page.
Facebook. Yep.
Facebook, of course, Facebook page natin, and our YouTube channel. Although, yung ating Facebook page, i-connect din kayo dito. Anyway, pag-usapan natin yan, yung bandwagon na yan, okay? We've seen so many pictures of bandwagon, di ba, NJ? Dami natin nakikita niyan. Usapan ng bandwagon, maybe, ano ba example ng bandwagon? Let's talk about, for example, di ba? Some people love, for example, love their specific things that they like. Okay, gamitin natin example, for example, ang, ano ba tawag dito? Olympics, di ba? Let's just admit it, maraming tao po ang hindi mahilig sa sports. Okay, isa na po ako doon. I don't like sports, although I used to play football, pero hindi po ako nag-sports. But because we have what we call a gold medal. Wow, congratulations, Heidelin Diaz. We have a gold medal.
Yan.
Some people who are not really liking what we call sports or even weightlifting started to talk about it. Well, here's one thing that I'd like to share concerning that. There are actually two sides to what we call being a bandwagon. Hindi po natin masasabing masama siya, hindi rin po natin siya masasabing mabuti. So at the end of the day, if the people wants to go on and do bandwagon or join a certain topic in line, or join a specific point of thinking, okay lang yun, walang masama doon. Tamang-tama lang yun, okay lang yun. It's actually a part of the Philippine culture. Mga Pilipino mahilig talaga mag-bandwagon at hindi po masama yun. But, there are certain things that we must remember, di ba NJ, na kailangan natin pag-ingatan pag tayo ay nag-bandwagon.
Yeah.
Kasi baka mamaya, we're bandwagoning, and then meron pa ng ibang perspektibo na kailangan natin makita at mas maintindihan. Okay bro, ikaw ba bro, ano bang personal perspective mo when it comes to bandwagoning? Ano ba siya? Gusto mo ba siya? Have you done it before? May mga experiences ka ba na nagaganong ka na?
Hindi guilty pare. Actually before during the reign of Dubs, yan yung mga GSW. Ayun. So before hindi naman ako talaga fan ng GSW. So I'm a Celtics fan. Yan. So unfortunately hindi sila nakakapasok, pero kaya yan. Eventually, ayan, Celtics Spurs yung mga ko. So, nung syempre nananalo, di ba? Pumapasok si Steph Curry, sila yung mga underdogs before. So, nung nanalo, nag-champion, hindi lang isang beses. So, ilang beses sila nagarap ni LeBron sa So, ang daming nagiging fans, ang daming followers, ang daming nag-aaway online sa online ganito. I've been a Dubs fans for this year ganyan. Yeah. Pero sa totoo, hindi ganun yung nangyayari, Brad. So ako rin parang nadadala na rin kasi syempre wala naman choice kung pagka nanonood ka ng NBA Finals, wala yung team mo doon, ka na lang, makijoin ka na lang dun sa kung saan marami, di ba? Yun. So, ayun, naki-bandwagon ako kina Steph Curry noon, time na yun.
Bro,
pero right now, yeah.
Ako may ganyan din ako, bro. Kay si Jeremy Lin. Nakisama ako sa Lin's Sanity. Di ba?
Uy!
Sobra. Pinanood ko pa yung movie na Lin's Sanity. I love watching him play. Thinking na he will become a champion, he will be sticking to his team back then. Yung palang na-trade lang din, sayang lang.
Ayun. Oo nga, yung career ni Jeremy Lin, hopefully he can bounce back. I think he still has it in it. Ayun. So actually, ngayon, actually hindi lang hindi lang sa Dubs. So, syempre, di ba, ngayon Dubs wala. So, they are actually expecting Brooklyn Nets, sila Durant, tsaka sila LeBron James ang maglalaban, di ba? Pero hindi
Yeah,
nangyari. So, ang nangyari kina Giannis. So biglang dumami yung ano nila kina Giannis, di ba? So actually ganun. Common observation ko lang din sa mga Pilipino, di ba? Ano talaga, natural ang pagiging bandwagon ng mga Pinoy, especially when it comes to sports. When it comes to accomplishment, basta siguro kahit ilang talsik ng dugo lang ng Pinoy yung nandun sa tao, basta natag na Pinoy, bandwagon ka agad eh. Oh, Pinoy pride, ganyan, di ba? So, di ba? It's very natural for us to celebrate with the folks, di ba? With kung sino man yung sikat, right? Ayun.
Yeah,
So,
actually,
I think wala naman. Wala naman siguro for me. Sige, pre. Sige. Go.
Hindi ako, agree ako dyan. Medyo na-epekto tayo ng pagka-delay ng audio natin. Ano? Anyway, I agree with that. Napakaganda naman. Bro, alam mo pala, nag-tease ka pala sa akin, ha? Anyway, nag-tease ka, nakangiti ka lang sa akin. Anyway.
Ay, yun lang.
Sige. Anyway, while NJ fixes it, ako bro, personally, I really enjoy, or I really like the, habang ninitin natin si NJ, I really like the idea of bandwagoning as a culture of the Filipino. Kasi po, a lot of times kasi we see on Facebook, we see people posting this and that, di ba NJ? Welcome back NJ. We saw many people posting things about being bandwagon, and sadly, the image of being a bandwagon is parang nasisira at parang nagiging pangit siya. But in reality, ako personally, what I love about bandwagoning is that it gives this certain sense of confidence. It gives this certain sense of unity between countrymen. For example, di ba, like sa sports mismo, no one really likes, not all likes, okay, basketball. But when it comes to Gilas Pilipinas, wow, sama ako dyan. Bandwagon ako dyan, or something. Post ako dyan, fan ako dyan.
Never say die, pare, Inebra, di ba? Never say die, Inebra, Brad.
Bro, that's
dami niyan, Brad.
Interesting thing, bro. Kasi that's one big mystery para sa akin. Why is it that people always like Ginebra, considering the fact that the roster of players changed? Yung mga dating gusto nilang players sa Ginebra, nasa ibang team na.
Alam ko, meral ko ka, Brad, eh, pero never say die, Brad. Since Jaworski pa. Oy.
Shoutout sa Meralco. Okay, Meralco Paul.
Uy!
Ticket naman po dyan. Kung magkaroon ng games, kung pwede na lumabas. Huwag yung magkakalimutan.
Baka naman, yan.
Okay, anyway, sige, going back sa ating topic. You know what? Alam mo na, sabi ko nga kay NJ kanina, di ba bro? To our viewers today. Napaka-timely ng topic natin. Kasi nga, alam niyo na, I don't know if you guys know, na ngayong panahon na to is the time or the season of bandwagoning. Lalong-lalo na in terms of issues, di ba? Marami na eh. Let me just share with you kung this is not gonna be the focus of our topic, but rather a springboard lamang. Alam niyo po yung nangyayari. If you're watching the social media, the issue in terms of Nas Daily, alam niyo yun, di ba bro? May mga cases wherein yung concern about Wang Od and things like that. And so many things, so many people are starting to go and enter saying, oh, bad si Nas Daily, ganito. And some other people are also bandwagoning, two sides ng bandwagon, against and who are pro. Di ba, magkalaban sa, so kanya-kanyang kampo naglalaban na. But in reality, there's one big thing that I really like about what's happening. Not really what's happening, but in terms of something. But this is specifically a video which was released by Mr. Will Dasovich, di ba? One of the well-known social media influencers that we have today, di ba? And ang bottom line lang na sinabi niya that I really like is this. Yes, people are, let me just paraphrase it all. People are actually bandwagoning, but at the end of the day, are people bandwagoning for the right reasons concerning yung pagkakaintindi nila nung context or konteksto ng mga pangyayari? Kasi minsan may mga lumalabas na mga statements, issues, ang ginagawa pinagtatagpi-tagpi so that it creates a story in such a way na hindi na talaga siya. So the effect because of the culture of the Filipino, we love to bandwagon. Ay, masama si ganito. Ay, hindi dapat ginagawa nito. Ay, nandaraya sila ganito. But in reality, hindi pala ganun yung nangyari. And some people are fighting for things na in some sort of way, ay, hindi pala tama. Hindi pala ganun dapat. Ikaw, bro, ano tingin mo sa idea na yon?
Depende whichever sides you are you are, but I don't think we have to use being a bandwagon to to hurt someone or to it's okay to air out your opinion. I mean, this is a free country, this is a free lahat may access sa internet, lahat pwede magsalita, lahat may freedom actually, di ba? So pwede, but of course we have to study first. I mean, ano ba yung tunay na nangyari before we actually give our 2 cents, di ba? It's okay if it's you're going to say your 2 cents. This is just my opinion on what based on what I heard, not based on what I've studied or what I've learned about the situation. Okay lang naman siguro yon, but again, hindi okay po yung yung gamitin yung freedom natin to hurt someone, to put down someone. It's okay to give our 2 cents to to identify or to point out kung ano yung mali, but don't ever use it to attack someone.
Yeah, I agree with that. Sige, bro. Sandali lang. Delayed.
Hindi, yun lang naman yung point ko doon.
Okay, so ayun talaga talagang at the end of the day, bro, it's a matter of if you want to join a certain belief or join something, not just in bandwagoning or giving a comments on social media or posting something, yan na naman tayo, bro, naalala mo yung nangyari before, no? Yung nag-post bigla. Lahat kampihan. Anyway, kami dalawa na lang ni NJ yun. The thing is, there's a big responsibility by everyone, okay, to study, to research, to read through. Ako po personally, like yung issue nung sa Nash Daily, I can't really give my own comments, although I posted something na. Pero the point is this: before posting anything, before sharing anything, before saying something about a certain issue, read, study, understand. Okay, understand the issue. Very, very important yun, especially given our culture of bandwagon. Anyway, as we go back further, bro, or go back further do sa topic natin ng bandwagoning, di ba? Ano ba tingin mo, bro, ikaw personally, para sa'yo, ano ba ang maganda about pagbabandwagon? Or what's the pros and cons, or positive and negative? One positive thing and one negative thing sa pagbabandwagon para sa'yo?
Positive, I think it's as long as it creates boost for that particular person or for that particular team, na in-encourage mo to go further para sa ikaw unlad niya, that's good. I mean, if you just want to support, then by all means go. If you want to be to be a fan and to follow and support them, that's okay. But I think ang ano lang doon is the cons will always be both extremes, di ba? So if you are using it to attack someone or attack your kumbaga binabad mouth mo na kasi o trash talk ka na yung datingan, medyo ako dun sa part na yon. So I think we have to it's okay to bandwagon if we're going to use it to support and encourage the team or kung sino man yung ating sasamahan ganyan.
Ako naman, bro, personally, one positive thing na nasasabi ko sa bandwagon, parang 'di ba sabi mo kanina, it flips or something like that. For me, it actually makes known a specific cause. Yan ang gusto ko sa kanya eh. Kasi some things kasi, let's admit it, some issues, some matters don't get the adequate, what we call, exposure into the knowing of people. What's good about bandwagoning is that it makes known a specific thing. For example, Olympics, di ba? people are being aware more of the skills and capabilities of the
Yep.
Filipino people in
Correct.
terms of sports. And people are
Correct.
starting to know that because it's spreading in social media, spreading in word of mouth, spreading sa iba't ibang mga matters by means of, yun nga di ba? Yeah, di ba? Because of bandwagoning. And that's a wonderful thing about bandwagoning that we should think about. If I'm gonna be asked kung ano naman yung negative sa akin about bandwagoning, is that it also leaves room for people to give comments on subject matters that they don't really understand. It's very important lang po na maalala po ng mga ating mga viewers for today. It's never wrong to bandwagon. It's okay to do a bandwagon. But when you bandwagon, make sure that you at least make an effort to understand the specific issue. Well, some people would say, teka, kaya nga bandwagon eh. Hindi naman nila naiintindihan yung issue, sasali-sali sila. Well, it's because there's the concept of bandwagoning is this, di ba? Di ba sa bandwagon, di ba? Sumusunod sila because of a certain element that they like, di ba? But of course, it has to become something that you have a certain liking to or have a certain desire to move forward to. Parang ganoon. Ako personally, I never really liked, for example, basketball. But because of the ano,
Pero Meral,
di ba?
pero Meral ko fan ka.
Oh. Hindi bro, kasi here's the story, bro. Yun nga, going back, I never really liked basketball, but because my wife is a part of that organization, and I started to go with people who love the Meralco Bulls. I started joining and watching the games, supporting the players, until I started to like it. So starting from a bandwagoneer, okay, of the basketball world, I started liking the actual thing, which is basketball. So ganun yun, di ba? It brings you like, another point na maganda bro, di ba? If you don't like something before because of bandwagoning, you may start to like it again. Di ba? It's like a fad. Pamili ka bro sa fad, di ba? Yung term na fad. Sikat siya ngayon, but because someone started it, and then it started to become a liking already. Okay, di ba bro?
Parang ano lang yan, di ba? Parang F4 lang yan noon. Wala, napagkakalatayin doon, ang putik.
Bro, 5566. Bro,
Yan!
MVP Valentine.
Kung ayaw mo manood ng F4 dati yun, punta ka sa kabilang channel, 5566 naman, di ba?
Si Tuan Chun Pung. Tuan Chun Pung, tsaka si...
Uy, napagkakalatayin natin, Brad. Uy, kalma, wait lang. Sorry na, nauna na ako eh.
Yung mga ganun, di ba? I mean, bandwagoning is, a bottom line here that we're sharing is that bandwagoning is not really something that's bad. Bandwagoning is not really something na, and in fact, if you want to do bandwagoning, if you want to do bandwagoning, it's okay. There's no problem about it. But at the end of the day, one message that we'd like to share to our viewers, nag-English na naman ako, naghihinga na ako, social na naman ako. Okay. Okay, one thing na gusto nating i-say sa ating...
Tago mo muna yung tago mo muna yung Starbucks mo ba? Nakikita. Biro lang.
No.
Yung Starbucks.
Bro, hindi pwede. Hindi pwede. Mag-ano na ako, magko-coffee bean na ako. Magiging part ako ng coffee bean.
Conflict.
Oo, magiging part ako ng coffee bean namin. Anyway, sige. Okay. Yeah. Okay, sige. Ako natakot tuloy ako bigla. Okay. Coffee beans the best. Okay, sige. So, sharing that thing, okay, understanding that thing, we have to understand lang po na tayo ay, we have a responsibility also in social media, bro. Sabi nga nila, they call it the free web. But of course, having everything on the free web does not give us the license to become a person who would offend, hurt somebody. Ayun po yung pinaglalaban ko. Naalala mo, bro, before when we were still teachers, teacher po kami ni NJ, okay, sa isang eskwelahan sa Cainta. One of the owners of the school invited us to sa klase niya, Values Education class, to talk about social media, to talk about internet, okay, and its effects to people. Ganon. I could remember, alam ko nung hindi na ako ni-invite.
Shout out kay
Shout out ko sa kanila. Okay? In the future, invite nyo kami. Alala nyo pa kami. Anyway, naalala ko doon, those classes, I shared with them is that even if you're on social media, that there is what we call the freedom of talk and speech, there is also another thing that you must remember, that you have that the person that you're talking about, the people out there in social media, internet, have the right to their own privacy, has the right for their own dignity and respect. Yun lang naman po yun. And then
Correct.
also, in bandwagoning, it's okay to join things, but you have to take care of what you're saying. Kasi baka mamaya, you're saying something wrong already and offensive. But of course, in the case naman noong doon sa issue naman nung sa Nastili, they're saying something, that's their principles, there's nothing wrong about it. Sila na yon. Pero, kung makikisaw-saw pa po tayo at wala naman tayong kinalaman doon, may problema na tayo dyan. Mag-ingat lang po tayo. I could remember someone telling me before is this. O sige bro, ikaw yun. Ano yun?
Kung halimbawa, they already have the issue and then isasama mo yung issue mo na wala namang kinalaman, di ba? Para dun sa para lang maigo po yung isang grupo na yon, medyo teka muna, di ba?
Ingat lang sa ganun. At the end of the day, we have to understand also two questions. I'll ask ourselves one question. Okay? Will whatever I be saying be of value to the topic? May value ba siya? Makakatulong ba to?
Correct.
O makakapagpalala pa? Kasi kung makakapagpalala siya, tahimik na lang tayo. Hindi naman pala nakakatulong yun, di ba? So,
Correct.
mas maganda kung ano na lang. We just help out. We just share what we can and what we should share. Okay? So, yun lang naman yan. Lalo na kung may alam ka. Kung may alam ka, hindi magsalita ka. Kung wala kang alam, alamin mo muna bago ka magsalita.
Yan ang problema mo, wala kang alam. Yan, ganun.
Hindi naman, peace tayo guys. Anyway, that's something that we want to share with everyone. So I guess very short na naman itong ating episode for today. And I hope it's really bite-sized for everyone who's viewing. I hope you guys got something in terms of our personal perspective about bandwagoning. Again, bandwagon for the better, okay? Sa mga kabuti, to uplift, to add knowledge to people, to make known a certain value to people, making known something that's very important. Alam mo natin, malapit ng eleksyon. Okay.
Yan.
Bandwagoning will also be important.
Nabanggit mo na naman yan. May mga nagko-congratulate nga na mas malaki pa yung mukha nila kay Heidelin Diaz, di ba? Bandwagon. Huwag na natin pakalanan, kawawa naman.
Okay, yung mga
Basta alam nyo na yun, wag nyo nang alam nyo na kung sino hindi nyo boboto, bahala kayo.
Parang sila yung nag-gold, no?
Oo, pre. Nakataas pa yung kamay ni Heidelin, pero ganito lang, tapos ang laki ng mukha nila dun sa picture, eh.
Okay, anyway.
Alam nyo na yun, bahala kayo dyan.
Kasi during the fact na medyo ilang buwan pa bago mag-eleksyon at para yung official election period, nakikita mo na, nag-uusap tayo about election, about politics,
Wag, okay.
Oh, anyway, sige. Once again, thank you so much for being with us today. This is just our pilot episode para po sa ating show na Sabado Before Dark. Once again, this is Jam and NJ. We'd like to invite all of you for our second episode this coming August 21. Okay, dito rin po sa YouTube, and also you can see the link on our official Facebook page, the KNOO. Okay, in episode 2, it's what we call Boys Never Grow Old.
Never grow old.
Sa mga kababaihan dyan, na hindi nyo naiintindihan bakit ang inyong mga boyfriend, asawa, at mga tropa ay nanonood pa rin ng anime, pinapanood pa rin si Luffy, pinapanood pa rin ng Gundam, pinapanood pa rin kung ano-anong mga anime out there, o kaya gumagawa ng plastic figures ng mga Gundam, yung mga Gundam ko nawawala, o kaya mahilig kay Hello Kitty, or things like that.
Shout out dun sa dati kong boss na baka maging boss ko ulit. Yan yung mahilig niya, yung mga hilo niya.
Yung mga ganun, yung mga hindi natin maintindihan, mga boyfriend natin, bakit mahilig pa rin maglaro? Diba? Or things like that. Or sa mga iba, bakit mo mahilig pa rin sa mga war games, war shows, yung mga kalalakihan? Why is it that they're kids? Diba? Imagine mo, bakit nagdodota pa rin siya? Madaming relasyon naman sira dahil sa Dota.
ML, Mobile Legends, pare.
Sorry.
Oo.
Ibang relasyon, ML.
Hindi, okay. Para lang yan. Dota tsaka ML, yan yung mga sumisira ng relasyon ngayon, eh.
Bakit ang mga asawa natin? Bakit pag bagong kasal ninyo, nagkapera na kayo ng asawa niya, bumili ng PlayStation? Bakit? Bakit siya gagastos sa PS5 kaysa mag-ipon para sa kasal nyo? Di ba?
Yan.
Di ba gano'n, di ba?
Di naman.
Things like that. Parang ano, parang may hugot, no? Anyway. Mami, PS5. Anyway, yeah. Dano tuloy ako. Nagpapanood nyo to, lagot ako. Okay, yeah, so please watch our next episode. It's entitled Boys Never Grow Old. Okay, tingnan natin, kami dalawa pa rin po ni NJ nandito August 21. Every other Saturday na po kami. Hindi na po kami tulad ng one every week kasi bakit po nakakapagod pa na ng every week ang isang episode. But yeah,
Correct.
so in the future, we hope to see you all.
Pero malay nila, di ba?
Oh, malay nila.
Pero malay nyo, di ba? Oo.
Oh. Malay mo maging weekly to, tapos kumuha tayo ng mga kasama natin. Dami-dami natin sa danumin eh. Sila naman din ng ibang araw. Okay, anyway, sige. So, danumin, musta kayo guys? Na-miss namin kayo. Okay, yung mga bagong kasal dyan, John Rick, once again, congratulations. Kay Redzon, yun lang. Sige.
Ay.
Kay Robert, alam ko nanonood ka. Salamat sa effort mo na pag-share. Tinablik ko na siya, pakishare. Okay, to everyone out there, sino pa ba mga dano? Patrick, kamusta ka dyan?
Yan si Patrick, oo.
Kamusta ka dyan? Ano tayo dyan? Kita tayo lahat.
Gigising pa lang yun ngayon.
Gigising. Ibang bansa.
Oo, are.
Okay.
Gigising pa lang yun ngayon.
Okay, anyways, once again, welcome to our, thank you for watching our show for today. Once again, this is Sabado Before Dark. And the KNOO is really happy to have you all for today as we are closing. NJ, magsasabihin ka baka pa tayo nagpapaalam?
Wala, okay na yun.
Okay na, okay, sige. Okay.
Next week na. Okay yan.
As you always say, let's get ready for the KNOO at huwag mag-ingat tayo sa paggagabi. Okay? Maggagabi na, tayo kumain na. Maraming salamat and we will see you again on August 21. Let's talk about Boys Never Grow Up. Bye-bye and once again, this is Sabado Before Dark. Bye.
Bye.